dice, pero no.
He's in the hospital.
Sorry.
Nosotros hacemos mi, I stayed like super tired the whole
But it was a good turnout.
Very,
That's what I heard.
very good. I just kind of like the party, you know, because I was in charge of entertainment, so to put everything.
Okay.
It's recorded.
Okay, we'll call this meeting to order. It is 5:23 of the Public Library Advisory Committee. Let's all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we can have roll call.
Senator Cavazos Ayala.
Here.
Meli Páez.
Present.
Robert Ortiz.
Present.
Angelica Salinas.
Here.
Rosa Maria C. Villano.
Present.
Jose Obando.
Here, ma'am.
Arvid Epstein.
Here.
Maribel Rodriguez.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Okay, no citizen comments at this time, no citizens present, nobody signed up. Can we review the minutes from last meeting for approval? Any corrections noted by me?
Yeah, hashtags, right? Yeah, I have a couple of them also. Under monthly statistics, the committee reviewed the second sentence. And under excused and unexcused absences, we agree. I don't know if there's any others.
Well, on the first front page also. Fifth from the bottom, the form must be filled out. Must be filled out. And then third from the bottom up, advance canceled in advance without the T, without the.
Oh, in advance, okay, without the ED.
Oh,
Okay.
then, second from the bottom, materialize without the D. Fail to materialize, requiring the meeting to be postponed.
Oh, yeah. Fail to materialize.
I'm gonna send it to you. We're gonna send it to you before we print it.
I'm gonna send you my homework too.
We know the grammarians.
On that second bullet on the back page, that second sentence, she stated that many of the items are being taken care of now since we just started of the new.
Oh, started.
Yeah, started, it, they you take it, started,
Start.
And
take out of the new
Start.
fiscal, and take out the second though, right? And review, the committee reviewed ED after the next sentence that follows that one. And, recent Nook County Library programs and services, October, November activities. Activates, activities. And, yeah, I'm sure it does activate something, but on their monthly statistics, yeah, you said reviewed,
The
right? You
review,
got that, okay.
and then agreed on the
agreed,
next one.
to keep the.
And at the end of that monthly statistics, where it says, with the calculations in the section of the titles, withdrawn, it's supposed to be with an N, withdrawn or withdraw? Title,
On, you're right,
withdrawn, right,
on.
with an N?
Titles withdrawn, I wasn't sure, that's why, I don't know if that was the titles withdrawn or titles withdrawn, withdrawn.
Okay. That's, any other recommendations or corrections or
I
anything?
moved that we approve the minutes with those corrections. Oh, so do you, with, the corrections are made and then are we, they
That's
are
the one that we
refiled?
sent
That's
to,
what you
yes.
file- Yes.
When
because-
we do our
And then
biannual report,
And who do you send these to?
city secretary? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's a, yeah, so we would not wanna send them with these, with.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Yes, I second that.
Okay, all in favor? All opposed? Okay. Cool. And next item, the communications and announcements.
In your packet, you have the application for the Texas Library Association. As you know, the library pays for all board members to get their membership at TLA. So if you could just fill it out and hand it to Angie, if you can right now, it'd be good. Usually we request a check and send the payment in January, because that's when all the past memberships expire.
You fill in our number if we.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all wanna take time to fill it out now? or-
See. As much as you can. I mean, we'll look through them.
No, take the time for me.
Okay, then I guess after we're done, y'all can turn it in. All right, communications, I'm sorry, we're already there. Staff reports.
Okay, in your packet, you have a little spreadsheet on the results of the food for fines.
Oh, yeah.
How much was collected or forgiven at each branch. Some branches didn't see anybody, no interest in there, but we did forgive a little over $500 worth of fines, and we collected 560 items, which was almost 500 pounds, because they weigh it, they don't count. It was almost 500, it's been turned in. So, I don't know how much usually people get when they do food drives, but we thought it was a success. I mean, people were coming in. It is a lot, okay.
Yeah.
60 pounds.
That's a lot of fun. But what's the total of outstanding fines?
It is a lot more than that. I mean, there's people that just never come back. I think these are the people that are actively using the library, and as they come in and they have a fine, they either pay it or
It's like in the 20,000s, right?
something like that. It's pretty,
Wow. Wow.
it's quite a lot, but that's, whereas it's the cost of being a library, compared to other libraries, it's the same thing. We do have less
20,000.
loss of our collection than the average.
It's less than the average of comparable libraries in city
It's like, it's the, industry average is about 2% of your collection gets lost. We were at 1.7 something, I think, so we were a little less than that.
Okay.
But it was a good event. I believe we're planning on something maybe for April for National Library Week. So it's good. The community likes it.
Recent and upcoming library programs and services?
Well, I also have, I believe you had asked for samples of the signage, and I'll pass it around. This is what Rick came up with. Just so you can take a look at them. We have,
I think you're passing them up.
yes, just so it can go around.
See, I like that. I like that bright.
He's still working on the teen section. Son diferentes. This is basically the
Yeah, they're different. I thought it was,
Are they different from
and
these?
Rick
no, they're
did
the
this?
same.
Oh, they're-
Rick did
Rick
those,
did this.
and he's still working on the
They're
teen.
gonna be a lot, they're nice, all of them, yes.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
I
she's
like
using
it
just
better.
like mock-ups.
It's simpler, it's,
Time still to,
See, it's very nice.
I like this one.
See,
The
the
color.
yellow,
Yeah, I like the yellow bright.
the yellow is
This
very
one?
bright.
Yes.
I like
yeah,
that one for the children.
and if you recall last time,
Yeah.
the drawings they gave
The same
us,
the first
we did
day.
not like.
Yeah.
But these, I think
I like
we'll
that.
probably go with one of these.
But who's doing that?
Rick,
But he designed it, but who's gonna?
well, we're waiting for him to finish with the team, and then South Texas School Furniture is gonna give us a bid for both of them. We did get bids from Quarter Mile, but they work a little different. They want the PO before they start designing it for us. And they'll work with us, and says, we'll go back to the drawing board 30 times if you're still not happy, before we actually print it. So we're still waiting on the quote from South Texas. Quarter Mile is pricey.
Now, the yellow one, just as long as the apostrophe's in there, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we need the apostrophe on the children's, there's no block for it, but I'm sure they could fit it in another way.
Something. We also got bids from both companies for the Cybermobile.
Even if the apostrophe's like, I'm sorry, like a bookworm.
Hey, that's cute, that's cute.
I'm just thinking, you know, it doesn't have to be an
That's
actual
creative.
apostrophe.
Little bookworm is,
Yeah, he's a bookworm like
Yeah.
that.
no, but they've also given us quotes for the Cybermobile to get it redone, cause it is a wrap and it's, what, it's over 10 years old, I believe. The Laredo Sun really,
It's already 10 years old?
I think it's more. When was Ms. Escamilla here? You were here, Ms. Cavazos, when
When
Escamilla.
Carmen Escamilla was here?
I remember when we, we invaded at in front of City Hall?
Yes.
Yeah, ooh,
Yeah.
that was a long time.
Was it?
Mhm.
Oh, I had hair.
No comment.
Because,
So
so
you
you
were
were
still
here
a
already,
teenager.
4, 8,
So I
been
wore
here
my
for
blue
12
suit.
years.
So, yeah, we
Right, I
were
did-
brand new, I think. when
I
we-
did 2 terms with Salinas, right? So that's 4 and 4,
And then 4 with
and
this
8,
one.
that's 12. I'm in my 12th year. Oh my
That's
Wow.
when you started. So I'm thinking, yes, it's 10 years old.
At least.
Holy cow.
So, and we're,
I've been sitting here for 12 years.
You're a more senior member?
well, not every, mostly.
I've been, I think I've been absent once, or if anything, twice in the whole 12 years.
Wow. Okay, well. So, and it needs repairs, right? It needs, what does it need? Would you know?
It needs a new wrap, a new paint job. And Quarter Mile gave us 2 prices, whether the whole thing or just part of it. And then the South Texas School Furniture also gave us a bid for it. We're also contacting a company in San Antonio so we can get some bookshelves. Right now, it doesn't have bookshelves because it was a Cybermobile. But we find that a lot of the schools are requesting the bookmobile. They want books.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave some computers in there, but we're also gonna put bookshelves.
And I put there not to give out, I did put my home address, but I told them that check off where I don't want any information.
Personal stuff.
Personal.
Once we get both bids, we're just missing that one, we're gonna go ahead and contract them to do. We want it done by April also.
Any other questions, comments? Okay, monthly statistics.
And that's also in your pack, the checklists are also in there, and this time we did include this library. And of course, the circulation statistics are there too.
So when it's been cold, that door just stays open? That front door that's broken?
Yes.
But the second one, it
No, the
works.
second one closes.
And it stays open all night and?
No,
No,
they
we
can
lock
close.
it, we lock it.
But
Oh, but
It doesn't,
open.
automatically, no, this it closes.
Good to know.
How often does that happen, by the way, just out of curiosity, like with the automatic?
It's
door?
been a while, right?
Yes.
It's a 20-year-old building, but I think we had the mechanism changed in sometime in there.
I'm thinking like every other year, every 2 years, we get problem with the door.
No, I was
But
just
this-
thinking like, is it something that should be, just be swinging doors, you know what I mean? Instead of relying on an apparatus that, say every 2 years, you know?
Every
We have
time
our
needs
doors,
like a
they went
little,
near 'em and they have a hard time with them because they open them so much, I mean, constantly. I mean, either way, it's bad,
It's
you
always
know,
on.
it's always because they're always in use and they start,
I just wonder which one's more cost effective.
the swing or
it
these
would have to
are
be totally
automatic.
retrofitted.
Yeah.
They still have to be automatically open because for,
That's
For
how you have
the
it
ADA.
set up,
ADA.
right?
Hmm. Okay.
Maria, somebody brought to my attention that one of the letters in the sign in the front was missing.
no.
I haven't checked, they told me
I see
to
it.
yesterday.
With the garage?
Which
On-
side?
Yes.
How can it be missing if it's concrete?
Concrete, huh?
Unless it's not lit up? Look,
Or
look, look.
maybe, I
They
don't
painted it in, I don't
know.
know.
In the word public.
When we had
Oh.
when we had stainless steel
Which
letters.
It, yeah, I taught high school for a long time.
No, we had high school.
Halloween.
Scavenger
I
hunt.
haven't seen it.
I need to,
Yeah.
High school.
better hurry up.
High school. My,
I was like,
my mom goes
what?
there.
Wow.
It's concrete though.
39 years.
It could
in high
somebody,
school.
because it's just
My
painted
mom
in.
goes there.
Use an elementary.
They told me yesterday, and I'm like,
I was high school.
But you were high school, that's right, she was high school. Wow.
As a
That's what I
chairman, you
think
need to
that,
go out
you
there
know,
right
our-
now.
I need to go check that out, I need to make sure that's,
So,
yeah.
that sounds like kids, you know.
Yes, when we first opened, we had these beautiful stainless steel letters.
I remember
And
those.
yeah, there was a
Yes.
scavenger hunt and
Se las llevaban.
Wow.
they took our elves.
Wow.
Se llevaban
So
varias.
that's why we have the concrete now, because we ordered replacements and otra vez.
Maybe we need to put an elf on the shelf with a little camera in it or something, watch all this stuff go down, I don't know. Okay.
I'll send staff ahorita.
Yeah, I'd be,
I did see it every day, so I didn't.
luego, oh my God, yeah.
High school, 39 years.
Really?
I was trained well.
39 years you.
I mean, the kids, I mean, you know, that sounds
I
like,
didn't even say anything.
that
No, we don't
sounds
need
like
to
a
know.
high school
Kind of
kid.
figure it out.
Like with my kids, you
Yeah.
know, I mean, that's all their mind,
Yeah.
they're thinking.
They think it's funny.
And
They
it's
think
funny
it's-
and,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Sorry, yes we are. Yes, okay. Any questions on the branch visits or checklists or reports? And yes, now the Joe Guerra's in here, right, so.
Yes. I need to, text Rick to go look.
You see?
The Moss seems to have a lot of,
Tell them to go.
She's
lot
very,
of-
yes, I mean, but she's very, everything we report and we,
Like is if the staff is complete, or are they hiring missing?
Is there something that we can include that, Ms. Solis?
The-
Ms. Salinas was saying if, there's a way also we can make sure that in every monthly checklist that, is there pending staff to be hired, or is it
oh, no, yeah,
fully
we can
staffed?
do that, we can do that.
Add it.
Mhm.
That'd be good to know.
Okay, and I'm glad you have here the parking lot lights are not working, yes.
Mhm.
I came once, I don't know, I guess to get the books, or maybe for a function. And it was so dark, and I was so scared because I parked here at the handicap.
Mhm.
I couldn't see a thing,
Yeah,
nothing.
waiting on.
And I said, oh no, this is not good. And I didn't have my cane, I mean, I don't need it anymore, but I felt, you know, like.
If you
can't
see it,
see
tell us, cause I mean, we might leave earlier and the night staff, they might have light and they don't notice the rest, so
Yeah.
tell us.
No, I, now that you said that,
Mhm.
and it has an X, so pending PO to
Yes.
LED.
Mhm.
It was, but it was
Got a visit from
bad.
the vendor today to see what's the status, I'm waiting for the PO.
It was bad, it was like 3 weeks ago.
And on that note,
And-
y'all take because of all the rain we had in September especially, the parking lot itself, are there potholes, are there, you know, cause that could be
If
someone
we
walking
get
in,
a lot
that
of,
could,
if we get a lot of rain, that's, the next day I call them, any leaks?
yeah,
Any things,
Yeah.
cause yes, we need to
We
take
get
care of
it.
them right away.
big time, it's a bucket brigade in my school.
Oh,
You don't have that problem too?
Yes,
We have them at our.
thanks.
it's been pretty good this last, since the last time they fixed some of the leaks.
And is that in the new buildings too?
Yeah,
So-
it's,
Ms. Lewis, is it still not like, not,
no,
Right.
not yet.
Money.
If you
not
want-
yet, so it'll be, I'll need somebody to walk with me.
Yeah.
No, it gets.
I
very
volunteer
dark.
Mr. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, but it gets very dark.
It does. And they had initially given us a quote to retrofit all of them to
LED,
Oh,
to LED.
light.
Not right now.
I can use, I guess, my
Your phone,
phone.
yes. But we're gonna put it in the budget for next year, cause it
Okay.
was a big chunk.
Yeah.
Right now, just repair.
I mean, I think it had just gone into the, you know, the time change,
Mhm.
and it was very noticeable, and I didn't think of this,
No,
but,
now it gets dark.
yeah, it was dark, pitch dark when I got out. And I said, I'm gonna mention it to this.
Anything else? So just those two, I guess, the lighting, parking, and adding staff.
Staff. Some are frozen for the year.
Okay.
But right now, if you'd like to know, we just made a hire recommendation for a part-timer at the South Branch. We are currently hiring here for a librarian too and a building maintenance worker. Fixing to have a clerk position vacant on the 15th. But I've already gotten permission to start the hiring process. And so far, that's about it.
Yeah, if there's some that are frozen, I guess note that on what.
Yeah, I'll put in there that.
Okay.
I noticed a lot of excess in the MOS and the malls.
We still have,
Yes, a lot of them.
and with the holidays, right now they have the elections going, they have early elections going at Moss, and then they're gonna, so some of the electrical work, we're gonna have to wait till the polling
Yeah.
people get out of the way.
So another week, 'cause it's next
What time does the
Thursday.
mosque close? On regular days?
On regular, usually at 6, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays it stays open till 8, and on Saturdays it's open, Sundays it's closed.
So you can accommodate voting as.
Mhm.
Yeah, and right now voting is till 8 to 8.
Mhm.
So
So,
they have to
even
stay
if
open.
we close at 6, that part stays open, I have staff staying over there.
Do you have the voting here?
No, not here.
Oh.
No, not
I
here.
haven't voted.
I know.
It's at
Or
the fire department.
Fire
Fire
department.
department has the most people.
Across from the church.
I went to the mall.
Oh, yeah, and they're open late?
Yes, till 8. They're open. The fire department till
I
8.
went
But on
I
Del
voted
Mar?
there.
Yes,
¿Y no
yes.
entra gente? No,
No.
yo fui ayer.
Yo fui allá.
I don't think it's as bad as it,
No, as the main, the first election.
Yeah, ask everybody.
Yeah, no, it'll be open till 8.
Okay. Any other comments or questions on the monthly checklist? or even statistics. You know, Ms. Lewis, I was wondering, when it comes to the monthly statistics, which ones are they, I guess the big money items, those that are directly related to the accreditation of?
Collection size,
Okay.
age of the collection, which we keep track of, we try to keep it current. A lot of them are real basic stuff that, you know, do you have computers, do you have internet? But I would say that the collection size and the circulation are the big ones. Collection, we're supposed to have at least one item per capita, and I believe that the circulation also at least one circulation per capita, and we usually do pretty good.
And how often is the accreditation?
Once a year, I bring before you, I think in April, the
Yeah.
actual, all the statistics, I tell my staff, we live and die by the statistics, you have to
Yes.
keep track of everything. And you notice we've added teen collection, cause that's a new item that the state added, they wanna know the circulation for teens. So everything you see here is usually been added, or we started counting it because the state asked that we start counting.
And do you like look at, maybe there's one area that maybe we need to really bump it up here because, you know?
If you notice, some of them don't have attendance on some things work here and some things don't, or like if you go to story hour at Moss, it's usually not very well attended, but after school programs are, it's just a different population. So if we see that, okay, story hour's not working, okay, maybe take it down to once a week instead of twice a week. And I know the Moss staff concentrates more on outreach, going to the schools or the daycares to do that.
The adults programs attended at Moss, 3,674, that's very unusual compared to here, 700, and none of the others.
We find that they have more ESL classes and citizenship classes in the south, and that's usually what it is. We're starting to try to, with the tuning librarians, trying to start maybe trying some new programs with adults. So let's see, it's a hard sell. That's usually what we hear. Adult programs, you know, your money makers, the children's programs.
Right.
And that's where we get usually it's children's, teens, and then adult programs as far as attendance.
Because it's considerably, you know, more, I mean, I'm just asking what they're doing because.
It's probably the GED classes, the citizenship classes. I don't believe I think most of the classes, we don't have GED classes in in libraries. If there are some, I think it's usually at the college. Even though we ask them to, the students are not there at that level yet. Usually it's the ESL classes that they need in order to be able to start.
It says here ESL, and there's, you know, only 18, and so it must be something else, which I'm just trying to figure out what they're doing that the others are not doing. Because that's very commendable that they have 3,600 versus us, we have in this library 700, and the others, except for the ICB, which one is that?
Inner city.
Inner city has 500.
Yeah,
But all the
and
others-
she does citizenship classes, ESL, conversational English. We're looking at maybe starting a Spanish class, because we've had requests for that.
Oh, yeah?
So if you don't have EEG, why is it listed here if you don't have GED classes?
GED, well, it's part of the classes that we offer.
But you don't offer.
When we do the agreement, the MOU with LC now, it's ESL, GD citizens, that's the way we.
Oh, it's in the agreement.
In the agreement, yeah.
But you don't offer GD.
We haven't had any, and I believe even LC has a small class of actual GED students starting to get their GED. Most of their classes are ESL because the students are not at that level yet. And we work with LC and we also work with literacy volunteers, and they are ESL classes.
So the classes are taught by volunteers?
The literacy volunteers, I have 2 staff members that are doing it, of course, Danielle, and I have Jonathan at the Bruni branch. They went through the certification with the literacy volunteers, so they teach it. And that's a little more it's less structured than the LC classes, because there you have to go register and take a test and get assessed, and you have to continue with the program. But we work with both organizations, and some of them are volunteers. The LC teachers are paid by LC. LC. I have to stop myself. LC.
Yeah, it needs the other C.
I know. Well, us that know it as LJC.
Any other comments?
I just get all signs said public, so I don't know if someone was pranking.
Oh, well, that's good, they say public.
Public.
Yes.
He put the L there. So, I know he probably knew what I was.
Yes, yes.
What?
Somebody check the sign.
Somebody
Right
check the
now.
sign.
And everything's fine?
So it's concrete, but
It's
it's
concrete,
lit?
they're indented in there, there's no way they
Ahorita
can just.
vamos a manejar.
Oh,
Sí.
so then maybe it
was
wasn't
light.
lit when they saw it?
Maybe it was moss,
Maybe they did
maybe?
something to the,
But I didn't see, no, the sign was.
This library or another one?
She told me this one.
No, cause it'd be pretty hard to, I thought maybe they went in and blacked it out. 'Cause
See, that's
it's-
what I thought, they painted it in maybe.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Yeah, cause they're like, it's in there, I mean, it's in the concrete, the letters are in the concrete. When you said that, oh no, cause it's happened
No, she
before.
works with me at the district.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let
And
me
she
ask her.
told me that they were off.
Yes, she's, I'll tell you later.
No problem. Okay, so no more questions on monthly statistics, then we'll move on to library advisory committee member absences, correct?
oh, well, recent and upcoming programs, you have, of course,
Oh,
a little
yeah,
packet.
slide.
The big thing is this Saturday, we're having our book festival.
I saw that this morning on Pro 8, they write the, one
Every
of the
day
librarians.
we have yes, one of the librarians, but every day there's an author that's gonna be here, they're gonna be
We had an
presenting.
author, a local author
Mhm.
up there today. I saw
Um,
that.
Our featured is Adam Gidwitz, and I believe he's been in Laredo before. So I remember there was a bookstore on the French Quarter or somewhere nearby, and I took my kids to get their book autographed back then.
We're gonna participate in that one on Saturday, but we can't participate on Thursday because we also have our craft activity.
Get it Thursday, the Once Upon a
The
Christmas.
Once Upon.
I'll let
Yeah,
her know.
we're gonna be here Saturday though, but not on Thursday. And I wanted to, but that's when we have our craft
Your-
activities, yeah.
No, I understand. But we're gonna have about
Yeah, that's in the
15
plan.
authors. There's gonna be storytelling in there too, and the authors are gonna read their book. We're gonna have Hecho a Mano here. We're also gonna have a lot of community organizations. And Mr. Goodrich is gonna do a team writing workshop.
that's one.
Mhm. It's gonna be a full day.
We need writing workshops. I was looking for some in Laredo. Do you know of writing workshops?
There is a group, and the authors are part of it. I think they meet here, but I don't know, on a Saturday. I'll get you the, it's called Right Now, like
Oh,
right
Right
now,
Now, yes.
Laredo
From the
Right
government.
Now, yeah.
From the door. Yeah, because they were asking me, are there any? And I said, I used to go to the South Texas writing, but then you had to be a teacher, and, you know, but I haven't heard.
And I think this is
So-
just open to people who are interested in writing.
Okay.
And lots of Christmas activities in all the branches. We're gonna have activities. We just got finished with the Navidad Fest. The library's a big organizer of that. course, we're gonna have, we're gonna celebrate Stanley's birthday. Bring comic books.
Oh, yeah, somebody,
Oh, wow, when is that?
yes.
The 28th.
Yeah.
Stan Lee. She said postmodern border party.
Oh.
Yeah, good.
You might do a cameo, I don't know. No.
I never drink coffee and I had a cup today.
So you're a little giddy, and then with a Diet Coke, with too much caffeine.
All the caffeine. Let's see,
Wow, okay.
it would keep me up all night.
Anything on the recent upcoming library programs or services? No? All right, then, I guess we go down to the library advisory committee member absences.
Yeah.
Everybody's here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome, we get to.
We get it started.
Get it started.
We get it started. We're being good people. Good person.
Are we, if someone's absent, we're still doing the excuse unexcused?
No, in the last meeting, you just wanna know if they did or not, but we're not voting on it, it's just
Regardless
informational.
of who's absent, we're still gonna have the meeting, right?
Mhm.
Okay. And any items for next meeting?
Hopefully I'll have some new employees to introduce to you, so, and the next meeting, it's either January 23rd or the last Wednesday is the 30th.
We all-
Oh, and we'll have the biannual report, that's another item.
January, let's see.
Either one for me.
The sound to me.
Either one,
The
Yeah.
30th?
So you choose.
30th?
the 30th,
30th,
Everybody's okay with the 30th?
okay.
yeah. Let me write it down.
Okay. We'll meet next time on the 30th.
2019.
2019, that's
Wow.
correct.
Wow.
Any motions to adjourn?
I saw.
Any second?
A second.
All those in favor? All those opposed? Okay, we are adjourned.
So turn it off,
Alright.
so they can talk. So we can hear what Melly was gonna tell us.
She just turned red, thank you.
She told me in the morning, maybe.
Wait. Turn it off, and.
Oh, she's gonna turn it
That's
off, I
when she
forgot.
comes down.
Don't forget your membership. We'll put that in.
Turn that in.
Barely turn it
If, I mean, just fill as much as you can, if we have questions, we'll call you or we'll fill
We
it
have
in.
1%
Oh,
battery.
we also did
What
picture
sign did
of
you
that.
say that the letter was missing?
in. At the DL.
Oh, they fixed it? But which one was it?